Hi everyone, my name is Leah Burby and I will be your child's math teacher this year in Analysis ECP. I'd like to take a few minutes to tell you a little bit about myself and then tell you a little bit about the course. This is my 15th year teaching at Wellesley High School. I went to college to become an actuary and I worked as an actuarial analyst for a few years before I began teaching. And now a little bit about the course. So I'd like to start with the grading policy because grading is different this year than it has been in the past. Okay, so analysis grades this year will be made up of 50%, here we go, sorry, 50% assessments, and assessments are pretty straightforward. They're always announced ahead of time. Learning goals will be given out before the assessment, so students know exactly what will be on the assessment. This class has only had one assessment so far, and cohort B was in the classroom and cohort A was at home. So their next assessment, which is in about a week and a half, will be, well, from when I'm videoing this, so for you guys probably next week, will be cohort A will take the assessment in the classroom and cohort B will be at home. There will also be some assessments where everyone will take the assessment in the classroom. So cohort A will take it on one day and cohort B will take it on another day. All right, so assessments, there shouldn't be many surprises with assessments. The other two categories, though, are a little bit different. So standard mastery is really homework. I'm calling it standard mastery this year because assignments in this category are able to be retaken over and over until, mastery is achieved. So your child has already done many assignments in this category on Delta Math. There have been some Canvas quizzes. There have been like Kahoots quizzes, this quizzes website. And assignments in this category, students are able to redo. When they do assignments in Delta Math or a Canvas quiz that I make, what happens is there are a certain number of problems that are pulled out from a huge bank of problems. So when they're redoing it, they're not getting the same problems again. So that's standard mastery. And then the last 25% is participation/classwork. So assignments from this category would include an exit ticket. Once in a while, I'll ask students to take a picture of their notes and submit it. Occasionally, they'll have a short pop quiz at the beginning of class, open notes that covers material that we've recently covered. Perfection is not expected for the assignments in this category. It's just to make sure that you're following along, you're keeping up with assignments and you know what's happening. So students can earn full credit as long as they earn at least a 75% on assignments in this category. And then if they get, greater than 50% but less than 75% of the questions correct, then they earn 3 out of 4 points and so on and so forth. So students may not make up these assignments. These are assignments, an exit ticket or notes or whatever, that they do once and that's it. But you don't have to earn a perfect score in order to get a perfect score, because again, the emphasis is more on you're keeping up and you know what's going on, rather than you're redoing it until perfection. All right, good. So then that brings me into extra help. So I am available to meet with students over Zoom by appointment. My students should email me if they'd like to make an appointment. I'm generally available Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 3:30 to 4:15, and then on Wednesdays from 2:30 to 4. If your child wants to get some help immediately during the school day, they're welcome to visit the math lab. And for students who have attended Wellesley High School for a couple of years already, they should be very familiar with the math lab. This year, the math lab is completely remote. So students can join the math lab from home, or, when they have a free block. Here's the Math Lab schedule. Let's see. And to join the Math Lab, students go into Google Meets, enter in this nickname, and then they can get help in the Math Lab there. Let's see. The last thing I'd like to mention is just if parents would like to get in touch with me, the best way to do that would be through email. And I think that is all. So thank you so much for watching my video. We've had a great start to the year, and I'm really looking forward to working with your children for the rest of the year.